proposal for the Barroso lithium mine in northern Portugal. The diagrams in the proposal show an upstream tailings dam, which, as I have said, is illegal in 4 Latin American countries. The proposal never once uses the word dam. Thus, there is no consideration of dam safety criteria, such as the design flood, no consideration of dam safety standards, and no consideration of the consequences of dam failure. There is no consideration of the potential loss of human lives, the potential impacts on aquatic or wildlife habitat, the potential impacts on livestock, the potential economic losses, or any other kinds of impacts. Instead, the environmental impact study simply dismisses the possibility of failure by writing, quote, "The loss of human life is not expected, as the structural integrity and proper functioning of the waste facility are assured," end quote. Simply writing the above sentence should be sufficient cause to reject the proposal. The proposal for the Barroso lithium mine is an example of what is called reckless creativity. Reckless creativity is highly discouraged in the ultra-conservative mining industry because of the consequences of being wrong. The most important characteristic of reckless creativity is the absence of any scaffolding, meaning that the new innovation does not build upon previous innovations through a series of intermediate steps, with proper testing and verification of each step. The proposal for a hard rock lithium mine with a tailings facility that stores a homogeneous mixture of waste rock and filtered tailings with a final height of 193 meters is highly experimental. To the best of my knowledge, there is no operating lithium mine that stores filtered tailings. The height of the tallest filtered tailings storage facility for even a proposed lithium mine is 107 meters. There is no operating mine that stores a homogeneous mixture of waste rock and filtered tailings, and the tallest operating filtered tailings storage facility of any kind has a height of 70 meters. In this testimony, I have not said one word against mining. I've said that the mining industry is ultra-conservative because the consequences of an ill-considered project are so severe. This means that any mining project must follow the strictest environmental and social standards from the conception to the closure and well into the post-closure phase. I can easily tell you where to find these standards. They are contained in the document of which I was one of the authors, released in June 2020, and entitled Safety First: Guidelines for Responsible Mine Tailings Management. I have criticized the claim in last week's resolution by the European Parliament that primary and secondary sourcing in the EU is subject to the highest environmental and social standards worldwide. I have criticized the claim because it is not yet true. The claim is a lofty goal, and I want to see the claim become the reality. Do not rush into opening new mines or expanding existing mines or reopening closed mines in Europe without a convincing demonstration that there will be no adverse impacts on human life or the environment. I can summarize all of mine planning in 3 words: stop and think. Thank you very much for your attention.